Hey, what's up guys, Gajira here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 tips that you can use to beat Master Kingsfall when it comes out on Tuesday, September 20th. I kind of just wanted to put this video out before the Master Mode comes out because I know plenty of people want these Adept Weapons, as well as the title, and a lot of people, whether you've done a Master Raid before or you haven't done one, a lot of people are going to want maybe a little refresher on what they need to be doing. If you do enjoy though, leave a like and subscribe to see more like this in the future. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Tip number 1 is going to be make sure you're somewhat accustomed to underleveled content. Best way to practice this is by doing Master Nightfalls, as most people probably are not at that light level, so you will be underleveled, or any content that is Master or high light level. So for example, Catch Crash Master could be a good way to somewhat get accustomed to it, sort of. GMs are perfect, but they're not out yet, so Master Nightfalls will do just fine. The best tips I can give for underleveled content is playing in a more passive way, playing like everything that is around you will kill you, so play careful, play around cover, play smart, do not underestimate anything, as they will. I mean, this raid is 1600 when it's going to come out, so it will kick your ass. Moving to tip number 2, you're going to want to have good loadouts and builds for the raid. I recommend checking my channel's build guides for all classes. They're all very helpful for this exact kind of content. You know, I make these for these raids, and these, especially this master content, I make them for stuff exactly like this. Make sure you're using the best possible subclass and mod setups, as this is the pinnacle of the end game and it's going to require near perfection from you. So again, make sure you check out the channel and all the guides I've got up. They're very helpful. I use these personally myself for this exact kind of content. On day 1 I used the Solar Titan build that I have up on my channel, so definitely recommend it. But yeah, let's move on to tip number 3. For tip number 3, it's going to be finding a good team for the raid. So you can use LFG whatever day you try out the raid, but I would recommend trying to find a team on an LFG Discord and getting a team you can consistently raid with. LFGs are, you know, they can be good, but they're typically pretty inconsistent. But finding a consistent team that you can raid with all the time and kind of getting a raid group together is what you want for these sorts of activities. I'm actually going to be linking the Destiny 2 LFG Discord in the description below as to help you guys kind of find your team. But let's move on to tip number 4. As for tip number 4, you're going to want to have plenty of anti-champion mods at the ready, since there's going to be champions somewhere in the raid. Master raids are notorious for adding champs when there really doesn't need to be any, so be well equipped for them. Have anti-barrier sniper on, and also unstop shoddy, as these will probably be the primary champion focuses for like the Taken and the Hive. As for the final tip, number 5, you're going to want to be flexible with positions for encounters and loadouts and character swapping. So what I mean is, if you think you're ready to beat this master raid, you should know the raid inside out, right? You're going to want to know all the jobs for encounters, so you're going to want to know how the orbs work for shooting down for damaging Golgoroth, or taking the Gaze or Oryx if you get torn, how to do it. You have to know everything. Okay, so you want to be really well knowledgeable in this raid. And you should have at least maybe one other character you can swap to if we need more damage or if we need more ad clear. You want to be flexible, alright? You want to be the most flexible person on your team. I definitely recommend, having multiple builds at the ready. But yeah, that's going to do it for the tips though. This is a little side note I wanted to throw in here. This isn't a full tip, but be well knowledgeable on the challenges as well if you can. There is guides for the challenges that people did on day 1 for the contest mode. But try and know these challenges going into it, so whatever challenge it ends up being, you're going to know what to do. So that as to not hold your team back or anything. Yeah. With all that being said though, that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy, leave a like and comment what helps you most once you end up trying the raid out. Definitely drop a sub as I make guides and helpful content all the time. I love helping the community out, so let me know what you guys actually want to see. With that being said, I've been Gajira. Peace.